Dark Steel, Tezzeret Agent. Oh, you want me to go Grixis? I think that's maybe greedy. We don't have to be red. You could be black. I'm sure a lot of you guys would love to see Agent of Bolas. That would mean going instead of red for moons. Some of the best reasons to be black and modern, though, are turn one, hand hate spells, which the Chalice doesn't really flow with. But maybe we're not supposed to be a Chalice of the Void deck, But then the whole deck composition would completely change, and you would be running one mana cantrips. I like the Is a Charm idea a lot. A lot. Yeah. So this doesn't kill immediately, right? I mean, we were trying to find a way that makes it get enough triggers so that it would. Maybe some board clears? Okay, well that would be heavier in the red variety. That would be like Anger. Anger's really good right now with all the Kiki chord people are jamming. I don't really want to buy that many Vidalcan Shackles, to be honest with you. If I was to be honest with you guys, I don't want to buy that many. I think the first Gear Power Aether Grid has a lot of potential, whereas the subsequent copies have less. Run Cryptic, Miser Fabricate. I think I'd still rather have Tezzy, but that's reasonable. Still need some cuts. Oh, yeah. Ooh. I don't know how much I like the Spreading Seas anymore. Run Thoughtcast. Player 1 Loot, thanks for the follow, Reno. Appreciate it. Alright, hang on a second. So, something like that? Is that what you were thinking? Don't forget that Ghost Quarter plus Darksteel is build your own fetch land. You Ghost Quarter yourself, targeting the Darksteel Citadel, but because Darksteel Citadel is indestructible, you basically just get a Ghost Quarter trigger. So don't forget that when you're playing a deck that runs both Darksteels and Ghost Quarters, it is kind of like build your own fetch land. I'm just running these because we need a certain threshold of artifacts, though, but it comes with the territory. Yeah, there's Citadels, Ohms. I still need to make 4 cuts. Run Boom Bust. Okay. Fire says, do you need 4 tutelage? No, we can't play Shackles. You're right. It's 21 land. Is that enough? With 4 opals, a Mind Stone, and a couple, is it signets? What color am I going to make their cards? We were thinking green. But game 1 it doesn't really matter. Really, the only card that's favorable is Hibernation, right? Unless you're running, like, somebody suggested Flash Freeze, but that's so specific. Whereas at least Hibernation becomes a 3-mana upheaval. Instant upheaval, which is, yeah. Yeah, 3-mana instant upheaval. Seems good. Surgical on the side. Well, Surgical's awkward, though, with the, yeah. Burning Tree says, whoa, where have you been? Burning Trees. Where have you been, friend? I'm kidding. Where have I been? Well, we had some difficulties. Some unsavory happenstances. And it's turned out to be an opportunity for rebranding, which is good. What's the game plan for all the other decks? How's our speed? How do we outlast? It's a great question. Yeah, I mean, I was really excited when you guys first showed, or not showed me, but we're talking about this and this. The thing is it does say non-land, so it doesn't keep going. Run the remands in the main. Yeah, I like remand a lot. I mean, I almost don't like the muddles. I mean, yes, it's tutor. It's also really slow. Whereas, like, the transmutation's a necessary evil in the Jeskai, or not Jeskai. Well, it can be built Jeskai, but while they feel like a necessary evil in something like Ascendancy, here they're just so different. They're like, it's more like it's just different. Surgical wouldn't be the same time as Chalice. Unreal says non-land is too strong a limitation. Yeah, I can see that. Yes, and playing blue spells is aggressive. Yes, I mean, you could say the same thing about the Anger. These should probably be Pyroclasms, but Anger is so much stronger. But yeah, these should probably be Pyros. If we're going to run sweepers at all. This probably should be a Pyro and a Pyro. Because red's hard for us. Unfortunately. Oh, Burning Trees, I was messing around, man. It's cool. It's really okay, friend. Yeah, we're rebuilding and we're rebranding and just I guess the idea is that I'm gonna have a stream where I'm a variety streamer that has a more personable feel is the plan. Just a more personal feel with you guys, really. That's kind of what I'm going for, and we'll see how it goes. Just a little more chill. Hope you can appreciate that. Yeah. Any other ideas? This seems neat. At least the initial sketch. The painters and the tutelages we'll have to get, and then probably have to obviously flesh out the sideboard. 6 more cards. Real Steak says awkward deck. Painter does best seemingly in modern with white, blue, and green. Yeah. Huh. Rule 6 is no blood moons. Yeah, we should be running moon, but I just don't have them. But I also don't have the, Hi, Rakurma! Welcome back. Thanks for your follow. Welcome to the show. Hang on, that's flashing. Oh. Science rules.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Whew. Ooh, but I mean, yeah, you could totally put moons in this. I mean, how about we're not buying the painters tonight, I don't think anyway. Let's go ahead and flesh it out. If it did have moons as well, it would look something more like let's go ahead and flesh it out as if it had you know, the necessary number of moons. So would you run 2 or 3 main and maybe a split of moon and Magus in the sideboard? Need something against artifact with wear tear. Okay, check this out. So replicate, if you guys didn't know this, replicate actually gets around a chalice set to 1 because, let me show you. It's because of the way it's worded. It says, when you cast this spell, copy it each time you paid its replicate cost. You may choose new targets. So if you had well, the problem is you need a lot of red mana for this to. We would need a lot of red mana for that to do that. What we want it to do. You can run Hercules, but that seems really bad for us. Like you can run Hercules Recall, but that seems really bad for us because we're also artifacts. Although this could be like a protection spell for the servant, like you bounce the servant in response to removal. But that also seems awkward. Yeah, probably something like that. The replicates card. Russian says, don't worry about it. Hercules says, am I thinking of a different spell? I must be thinking of a different spell then, team. So would Hercules be better than Shattering because we're never going to have triple red? What do you guys think? These are also expensive. I mean, we're already talking about moons, though. We are already talking about Bloodbound. I'm down with the Hercules Recall. Maybe a couple of these. Is negate out of the question? What about one of these? Should we run Glimmer Void? We just died a burn, so hang on, let's change that. So, I don't have any Glimmer Voids. I borrowed Glimmer Voids at one point when we borrowed Affinity for the channel, but I just don't have it. Yeah. Oh man, I'm exhausted, guys. My uptime's ridiculous right now. I feel like this is just filler. I understand that it's triggering, but it feels like filler. And then we just cut 2 more. Everyone says, come on, 1 battle. I don't have the cards to make it happen. Okay. Box opal? Yeah. Ooh. Huh. It's already on so much on stream.